Okay, I think we're good. I'm gonna do a check real fast as always for everybody watching this later. I'm wondering what I'm doing. What's this guy doing every time he starts out? Well, I gotta make sure the video and audio is working. So, seems to be working great. Maureen and Lisa, hello. Hello, Olives. All right, close that. Audio's good. Duke's eating right now, but I gotta go get him, and then I'll talk about what the heck I'm up to. He's eating, smashing away at his hay bag with his hoof. Rudy's yelling at the new horse. Okay, let's get Duke while we wait for people to filter if they're going to. Come on, buddy. Boy. It's got me. All right. You can finish what's in your mouth if you want. Oh, I know. Okay, come on, buddy. Luke, say goodbye for an hour or so. Lots of air traffic today. It's been a very, very busy day. Quite hot. I'd say up until about 10 minutes ago, I was shorts and shirtless. Whew. Smoking warm day. Great weather. Got good weather for a week. Every time I play with a gate, the new horse, Kaylee, calls out. You ready, pal? This is his second session of the day. The other one was out in the forest. Now, every time he gets in here, he goes pee. Just seems to feel the need to. We're going to use a few things I've got here. You guys can't see it. Saddle, umbrella, some long reins. We're going to see if we can do a little ground driving today. If everything goes well. He's done it before, so... Okay, let me get framed up more into the center of the arena. Something like that. Okay. So, Duke, if you guys are, if anybody here happens to be new or watching this, back up, good boy. Better. What are you thinking about? If anybody here happens to be new, Duke is a wild horse, essentially, but totally domesticated. 3-year-old. Don't really know what breed he is, but smart. Very smart, very good boy. What are we looking at? Maybe looking at the new horse. She's wandering. Probably wondering what's going on. She's doing great. She's learning. Like this guy, pretty quick. So, are you gonna eat that? No? Yes? Horses, they're like half chewed stuff, just waiting for them to take a breath to relax. Okay, so today's training with him, I've already done some out in the back because I need him to be better out and about. I need him to do everything that he does in an arena out in the wild. It's also a good idea to work with horses to make sure they're not just wandering around trying to eat everything that they look at. It can be quite distracting and you may need them. So I think there's value in that when we ask them to be with us, they're kind of on the clock. And there's some rigidity there that is fine, and some can be a bit too much, but anyways, looking for a balance there. And sometimes it's kind of hard, especially when they're young. So working slowly through that. Today's work is going to be when it was raining the other day. We only had a couple of days of rain, and a couple of people had umbrellas and were walking around, and he lost it. So I thought, well, I better work on umbrellas. So we're going to work on umbrellas. And I'm hoping to do a little bit more ground driving. Maybe not a lot, but maybe just a quick reminder for him. We've done it a few times now. He's done quite well. I don't expect to see a problem, but you never know. And then that might be it, unless we do some archery. We'll see how he does. So first things first, as always, I always start off with basic groundwork. So I want him to be able to lead. Come on. Good boy. So he's got to be able to lead around nicely on both sides of me. Make sure he's with me. And this is a good way to start out getting a horse with you and you with a horse. Like, just feel back for them. Are they following well? Are they staying on the right side? Are they drifting off to another side? Can you make, a turn in front of them? Are they far enough back that you can make a turn? Can you come over to where their butt is? Will they get out of your way? Not really. So we'll try that again. I'll come through here. That looks pretty good. So when he starts to move his butt out of the way, I just say, that's cool. Thanks, man. I needed a little space as I was coming through. And try the other way. See if he follows around like a trailer. He sort of does. So sometimes you just give a little bit of action. He says, yep, I can just follow along like you've asked me to for so long now. So that's good on that side. Let's switch sides. Keep going. Good boy. So he's not as good on this side, and that's fine. Just looking at it. Make sure he gets pretty accurate. Bring him along. I'm going to cut in front of him a bit here and see how he makes his way over behind to my left. So he's actually doing very well today. I'm going to come over behind. Now we'll see if he comes around the barrel. He does. Some horses don't. Some horses will cut around. Uh-oh. Like that. Good boy. So just correct that as you go. Looking for precision. A little bit of quality leading. So try that again. I want him to follow around like it's important. You can stay with me and not cut the corner. That would be nice. So that's a bit better. Good. We're going to lead to a drive. I don't need him to trot. I don't know what his deal is, but I'm just going to let him kind of slow down. There. It's not bad. Good. That's exactly what I wanted. I actually just sort of asked him to go out a little bit. So he's not sure. I don't have a firm grip on this lead rope, so he should be able to find his way out to where I'm asking him to go. Good boy. You did great. You're a little bit fast though. Can you just walk this exercise, please? Come on. Good boy. So slower is better. Yeah, keep going. Keep going. Yes. Come to this side of the barrel would be nice. We'll do that again. I'm going to bring them through this side. And I'm employing a couple of different bits of groundwork energy or hey, slow down. Good boy. Okay, keep going. Thanks. Travel around. Come on. We're going to go along like we're together. And one of them is to be able to put pressure and send him out, bring him in, and have him kind of go with you. I'd like him to stop trotting though. We're going to go the other way. Can you please just walk this exercise? It makes me dizzy. Hey, out, out. Good boy. If he trots, I think I'm just going to change his direction. If he starts trotting around, so, well, sucks to be you. Can you please walk? There we go. Good boy. Say something nice to him. Nice comforting set of words that we've been working on. I'm going to send him out a little. around that other barrel. I don't know if you guys can see it. I hope the camera's on it. If not, we'll do it on this one. I'll go with him a bit, send him out around that barrel. Say, keep going. Good boy, but don't trot. Good. Okay, go the other way because you're pretty good in that direction. Go around, go on. Oh, bring him forward a bit. Come on this side of the barrel. Would be nice. Again, whoop, he's trotting. Send him the other way. Slow and careful exercises. This groundwork business isn't for rushing around and chasing them and all that kind of business. I mean, you can get some stuff done. It's not what I want to get done today, though. Back up. Ah, good boy. Okay, come around. Send him out. I want him to go around the outside of that barrel. That's good. Come back around this way, please. Yes, exactly. I was thinking come to a stop. Good. So he's really tuned in. I'm happy, very happy for that matter, with everything that he does on such a regular basis. Has YouTube crashed? Let's have a double check. Why isn't it just running? Oh, David's here. Hey, buddy. Okay, we're good. Yay. All right, let's shut that off. Now, because... Good boy. You're really sticking with me right now. Not out of breath. Not overly worried. He seems to be kind of concerned as to what might be over on that side. Some kind of bear or something. I doubt it. Maybe just a noisy bird. It echoes a bit in here, so sometimes if a louder vehicle goes by, it kind of reverberates a little. But he's really sticking with me. He's very smart. Very, very smart horse. Very good at picking up what I'm putting down. So let's saddle him. Let's see, I've got a few different things here. I'm going to, I've been teaching a few new people and we've been talking about tying. So I think I'm going to just discuss that really quickly. As I've said many times before, I don't tie horses up if I can help it. It's not that I don't think they should tie. I think that they should tie. I think they should be able to be tied. You never know. But if I'm with them and I'm working with them and I want to continue to work with them, I'm generally not going to tie them up to anything. I'm not going to let go of my connection. But once in a while, and I was just about to do it, so I'll explain that. Once in a while, I'll just put the lead rope down. Some people call that ground tying. It could just be the stay command or something like that. But keep in mind that this is not safe. And it doesn't really keep the connection unless you are kind of coming in and you're keeping the connection and maybe you touch them on the way out and you go grab something really quick and you touch them on the way back in. That kind of connection I think is quite important. Like that. He took a step back. So very happy with that. I'm going to ask him forward. Something like that. And where this rope is hopefully where he's going to stay. Does doing this teach him ground tying? A little bit. I'm hoping he'll feel for me and understand whether or not I want him to move around much. I don't. So I say, hey, can you come back and be with me, please? Thanks. Appreciate that. Touch him. And I think that is more what ground tying is about. Because if you didn't have a halter and a lead and you just ask them to come with you, maybe you can hold on to their mane a little, or maybe they just kind of come with you. And you might say something like stay, or you might just, plant them, whether he feels nervous about being touched. So I haven't done too much of just planting him. I just might plant a horse. Plant a horse. Stay there. I know, you got a fly on you that just keeps bugging you. Why don't you nibble on it? So I'm going to grab, now he's kind of coming with me a bit, which I'm okay with. I've got an extra halter here that I've never tried on him. I'm hoping it fits better than my other one that I've been using, which kind of sucks. Okay, we're going to saddle him up, chuck some stuff away. Now, I'm doing an exercise that he's done, he's reliably done, but it doesn't mean I'm going to do it while having the lead rope on the ground. I don't think it's a good idea. If he wanted to leave, I'd have less of a connection, personally, I think. I know I shook that up and down a little and you get a little worried, but I'm gonna just chuck this on his back a little bit. It's big because he's little. If he wants to go backwards, if your horse is, you know, you're not tying him up and you're holding on to him and all that jazz, then they kind of go backwards a little bit. I'd say it's okay. You know, you just go with him. Give him some pats. He doesn't seem too concerned. Chewing on his fly. Okay, can you come with me, please? Come forward. I want to know he comes forward. If he doesn't come forward and he has trouble, you know you've got some kind of problem. Just going to continue to pet him first here. I want him fully prepped for a saddle going on him. This time I'm going to keep it with me. There's a difference. And that's a feel. That's something that I feel is a good idea. Now I've got all kinds of paraphernalia. I don't think we need a breast collar. I don't even think it would fit him anyways because he's so darn tiny. But we'll chuck a saddle on. See, David, even I get myself a little backwards when it comes to holding the rope. So don't sweat it. All right, let's put this up like so. I want to be a little bit careless with this. I don't want to go around him like it's something for him to worry about too much. Makes a little bit of noise, so we got to go backwards. I got to rub him, pet him, say it's okay. You're okay. Ask for him to put his head down a little. That's be my litmus test. You see, he's usually quite good at putting his head down. So if he's worried, he might not put his head down. And I'd be saying to myself, you seem awfully worried. Maybe I should chill out for a minute. Now that thing's not on. If he chose to run around like a silly horse, he'd knock it off. But I'm pretty confident he's not going to do that. Pat it some more. Let him know. It's going to make noise. It's going to shake around. Say it's okay. Hey, let me pet you. You're all right. I'm going to let that cinch fall down the side and go pick it up. This is ridiculously big on him for such a little horse. He's adorable. I think that the last time I put this thing on, I had the straps all the way up. So for anybody who's not seen Duke in action or training, he's not here for riding because he's too little and too young, especially for me. But he will have to tolerate some stuff on his back, like a saddle. Good boy. Pet him. Does he put his head down? Yes, he does. Keep a connection. No reason to ground tie during these kinds of exercise. Doesn't really prove too much. So I'm just going to get that on a little bit. Pay attention to him. Is he breathing harder? Is he freaking out? Is he going backwards? Is he doing anything that isn't what I would hope he would do with nothing on him? Oh, Duke, we're a little off balance. Good thing we're not riding. Okay, let's pull your mane out of there. I thought I already got it all out, but I guess I didn't. Now I'm going to mess around because it's important. I know, you're a big boy. I'll let him walk around, I guess. There is some really weird, loud noise going on somewhere. I don't know what it is. But I can hear Luke wandering around a little. So it might be my neighbor doing something. I don't really want you going anywhere else. Just stay still, stay. Good boy. I don't know what that noise is either, man. That was weird. I'm going to continue to mess around with him. Wants to shuffle. I'm okay with shuffling. Shuffling's good. Hey, it's a good thing. Makes them feel a little better. I'm going to just cinch this up one more on this side. That'll be about it. It's kind of at the point where, hey, back up. Good boy. Stay there. Back up a little. Good boy. There, that's good. I've put the cinch at the point pretty much. Whoop. Nope, nope. Just hang out with me. You don't need to go anywhere. Back up. Back up. Back up. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. Let's try that again. The cinch is at the point of where I would put it on a horse that I wasn't finished cinching yet. A little bit loose. Go walk them around, do your thing. The best sort of statement I heard about cinching up a horse is, you know, you start where you kind of have the saddle on enough. It's not going to roll or fall off or something. And then over the course of 5 to 10 minutes at most, you might tighten things up a couple times, 3 at most. And to take that amount of time is quite nice for the horse and have a lot less chance of making him cinchy. But I'm not going to tighten it up. If I notice that it gets a little bit loose or something like that, I might. But good boy. So I don't know if you guys can see how his head sort of went up and he's listening for something. He doesn't, I don't know if he's listening for anything out that way because I can't hear anything, but it might be echoing. So things to keep in mind: watch your horse, see where their ears are. Say, hey, it's all right. Stick with me. You'll be fine. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, mister, I've got a saddle on that looks ridiculously big and a saddle pad that clearly does not fit you because you're so small. Let's move. So we're back to, ooh, dragonfly. Cool. Whoop, he's lost. So let's remind him he needs to get moving around. So we're going to do the same thing we just finished doing. Groundwork. Does it still have the same do I still get the same results based off of what I'm doing with a saddle on? So he's getting moving a little. I'd like him not to move so much. Send him the other way a little. Out you go. Out, out. Good boy. Send him out. Off you go. Yes, thank you. Slow down. Makes me dizzy to go quick. Go around. We'll go together a little bit here. Travel back up the arena. Oh, you got lost. Come on, buddy. Good boy. Come on. Send him out this side. Good. Travel around. It's too fast. Back up. Come around. Just dancing now. Dancing with Duke. Should have called the live stream that. Training. Dancing with Duke. He's such a good boy. Look at this. Back up. Around. Around. Oh, hey man. Get with the program. Program is not trot though. Stop. Come around. Good boy. Now, while he's moving, I'm going to play with the saddle a little. Stirrups are pretty low, so that's going to bump on him and bug him a little. There. That's good. I want that. I want the... Come here. Come here. It's okay. Don't be so worried. Okay? Maybe we'll do this at a standstill. You can just concentrate on the stirrup. Oh. Stop. Thanks, buddy. Pat him. Tell him they're good. Play a little bit more. Maybe get out before he moves. Just as he starts to flinch a little, I'll stop. Show you what I'm doing. I'm literally just moving this back and forth. Pat him. And then get out. Right? I don't think I've ever played with stirrups with you. Go around me. I don't want you near me yet. Good boy. So these stirrups are going to flippy flap around a little bit. Let's get him moving a bit quicker and see how he feels about that happening. Let's move away from the barrels. Let's go. Up. Good boy. Back. Okay, hang on. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Ooh, I moved a barrel. Okay. Let's put this off to the side. It's just in my way from riding lessons. Okay. I need you up. Let's go to a trot. Good boy. Up you go. Good. Now we'll see how he does. Stop him there. Say, that's good. Oh, stay. Good boy. Yes. You're a leader, man. You're a leader. You should know that you're a big boy. If you sit in a round, you can handle the saddle on your back. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can't get a canter out of him. Good boy. Okay, up, 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 up. Don't go out, just up. Come on. Boy, stop him there. Stop him there. Fantastic. This is very good. Very good. Little canter, I'm happy with that. I'm good enough with that. I want you to go the other way though, unfortunately. We're almost done this part. Just need to check you out, man. Where's your brain? They're always just trying to check out what their brain is, what they're thinking about. Up. Good boy. Come on. Wrong. Good boy. Okay, see if we can get him up. He's not really doing the trot yet, so I'm just gonna have him check in with me here for a second. Pet him. Say it's okay. Just trot. You're fine. Draw. Will he draw? See? A little bit of trouble. A little bit of trouble. So let's get that halter just a smidge tighter. Looks like it's just a tiny bit loose. I will get to questions soon if there are any. Okay, buddy, you're a little bit better. That's not so floppy on you, right? In your tiny little head. It's okay. Okay, I need you to get going. Go for a walk. Come on, out you go. Good boy. Okay, I can go with you this time, all right? So we're gonna go up. Good. Up again. Up. Don't go out. Just pick up your speed. Good boy. Hey, feel back for me, buddy. Come on. Up. Let's go. Good boy. It's a little quicker. I need a canter. Come on. Oh, you almost got there. Let's go. Oh, oh. Ah, it's a little messy, but you got it done. Hey, not quite a circle. Good enough for the moment. So, change gaits. Oh, he's following along quite nicely. Come have a rest over here. This is our rest spot. Take a breath, man. You did great. Okay. Umbrella. I don't know how far we'll get. Is YouTube still running? Yep, looks like it. Okay, so umbrellas. It doesn't open yet. Still got the strap on of it. I'll rub him a little right over top of his eyeballs. See if I can make my umbrella dirty. Swing it around a little, I guess. What do you think of these kinds of things? You're not gonna like it when I open it. But he's not leaving. Let's give it a go. See what happens. Oh. What do you think? Oh, there we go. Now, I have to say that sometimes these umbrellas are a little unreliable. So just because you think it's locked, don't go pointing it at them just in case it kind of comes loose. They don't make them that good that they're... So I'll kind of hold the part that goes out while I go up and flippy flap this around and touch them. And now remember, it's important to think about the fact that horses can stand for a lot of things while standing. I'm gonna draw him over this way a bit. Come on, buddy. Okay, go out that way. Go on, or I'll come at you with an umbrella. Okay, keep going. Tappy, tap, tap. Okay, so I want him to handle this new object and the object on his back. See, he's stuck, so I'll send him out. There we go. And while he's moving, I'm gonna put this thing up. Yeah, come along. Oh, a little stuck there, that's good. Now, the good thing about horses is they're pretty darn smart in regards to, if they follow something that's scary, they're chasing the trouble, they usually become a lot more confident. So you can do a lot of umbrella work just by leading, you know, and you can feel back for them. You don't really need to see them. Just when I was doing in the beginning of this, he's a little stuck there. You don't need to look at them. If you've got a good lead going, I'm gonna come around this way. Let's see if I can't come right through him, and I bet I can't. So I'm gonna push on him a little here. Bump a bump, bump. Don't wreck your umbrella doing it. Send him out a little. Hey, get out. Go forward. Bumpy, bump, bump. Go around. Good boy. Now, the reason he's not getting out of the way is because he's worried. So his feet get stuck. Don't want a stuck horse. So bring it up. See what he thinks of that. He doesn't think too much of it. He thinks, well, that's some scary business going on. What is happening? So, if he slows down or stops, so will I. But if he continues to, I'm going to ask him to come forward a bit. He might go around. But I don't need to do anything to him. Maybe I can rub his nose while I come up to him. Say, you want to get out of the rain too, trust me. Okay. Will his head come down? Maybe. Without coming sideways, see? There, we'll take that off for a second. How about now? There you go. Good boy. Good boy. Find a soft place, buddy. Find a soft place. Here. Okay, come back up. Now I'm hoping he won't leave. I'm hoping I can just bring him a little pressure here. Yeah. Underneath my umbrella. Might as well get out of the rain. Pretend it's raining. Of course, if it is raining and you've got a whole bunch of raindrops falling on your umbrella, you probably have a little trouble. So I'm just going to hold here without any extra pressure. And he hasn't noticed, but my umbrella's coming over top maybe more than it was before. Good boy. See how he took a step? I'll let him go. He says, I got a fly that's been... Hey, you done? You got so much time on your hands, you can chew on the stirrups a little, eh? Good boy. Okay, that's good. He didn't leave. He's a little worried. His eyes are wide. I'll bring him closer to the camera. You can see these wide eyes. He's chasing trouble. So me coming to the camera is actually practice. All right, up we go. Big eyeballs. Good boy. It's good. See, now I have the umbrella, now you have the umbrella. Now you have it. So he learns pretty quick. I'm gonna put his head down a little. There, you find a more comfortable place to live, man. It's just an umbrella. Is his head going up? No. No, it isn't. Can I get it to go down? Yes, I can. That's amazing. I'm not going to get on his case too much. I'm going to touch him, though. And I've talked about this before. There's a book. Just tapping his shoulder here with my hand, lightly. I want him to feel the touch, not just sort of tolerate me standing next to him. I want him to feel a variance of touch. Now I want him to move. Good. Okay. And there's a book out on equitation science. And one of the authors is this guy named Andrew McLean, really smart guy. And I've quoted this before. You guys have heard it, I'm sure. But for anybody who hasn't, he talks about points of contact and stuff, and it's real. It's a real thing. Now, I'm not really holding him. I'm going to give him a little more slack just in case. Good boy. How about that head? He says, yeah, okay. I will if I have to. One more. Just light pressure, just waiting. Just holding, maybe 2 or 3 pounds. There. One more. Just waiting. Patience. He knows. He's thinking. There, he's getting a little quieter. I'm going to give a little jiggle in case he's ignoring my hand. He thinks that the halter is just suddenly heavy. Come on. A little more, buddy. A little more. About 5 pounds, 6 pounds of pressure. Not much. Now just wait. When he gives, I can give. Until then, I can't give. I already started the exercise. I can't stop now. So we're just waiting. When he figures it out, everybody gets happier. It's going up, not down. There we go. Good boy. Try again. 2 pounds. 4 pounds. 6. Shaky shake. Just wait. It's going up, not down. He's breathing. There. Pet him. You can't do enough of this head down stuff. You really can't. 2 pounds. 4 pounds. 6. Done. 2 pounds. 4. 6. Shaky shake. Wait. There. I want it on the 2 pounds. Sorry, you guys. You gotta watch this ridiculousness. 4. Shaky shake with 6. 7, 8, maybe. I'm pulling down a bit. Got a bit of weight on it. Just waiting. Good. This is the start of collection too. When you're working with your horse in the saddle, you can really get something really good with just a little bit. They'll be paying. That was on 2 pounds. Maybe he'll maintain that. Such a good horse. Who wouldn't want this guy? Hey, I know. Relax. Ready? 4. The umbrella's on this side now. 6. Shaky shake. Different help. There we go. Good boy. Pet him. Touch his ears and stuff. Put the umbrella away. Oh, come on. It's good. I'll let him breathe for a second. Over here. Make sure YouTube's running. Looks like it is. There he is, coming in. It's nice to see. Didn't necessarily ask for it, but I'm glad he wants to be close. Okay, so we do more. You've done really well. I'm not sure if I should push you too hard. Let's do archery. I'll do ground driving next time, you guys. I know I kind of said I might do it, but I think it's a big exercise and I feel like he's done really well. I don't think archery is going to be much for him, so let's do it. Got this bow here. And back up. Come on. Good boy. There we go. All right. So archery, talked about it before. I'm just going to do a few shots. I've got, how many arrows have I got? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 5 arrows with me. And I've talked about bows and arrows and stuff before, and starting out. This one is got to be the most basic bow I've ever seen in my life, outside of making one with a stick and string or something from the woods. And it's plastic with just a basic string. It's very light. It's about 12 to 15 pounds, I think, all in all. Yeah, good, great thing for beginners, great thing for practicing. The reason is because you can just chuck it on the ground and you won't care about it because it's plastic and it doesn't really scratch or anything, and it's no big deal. So if you have any trouble, you can just let go of everything that you've got on hand. So that's what we want, especially when you're riding. You might need to grab your reins because when you're shooting, when you're doing archery, you don't ride with reins because you're shooting. Okay, let's go out here. Hopefully he just comes along. He does. Look at that. All I've got is a lead rope sort of over top of my arm. Now I'm going to put this somewhere over there. I think Duke's going to handle this like a champ, to be honest. I don't expect to see any problems out of him. So I'll come up this way so you guys can sort of see what's going on. You don't need to see my shots. I'm going to have him come over here. Come on, move it. Move over. Right there. Too far. That's kind of okay. So I want him out of the line. When you're practicing archery, you want your horse completely behind you. So the other thing about this is that you're not holding on to this. You can let this go here. If you've got enough line here, you can usually catch it if they decide to flee the scene. Hopefully he doesn't. Might be noisy. So we'll give this a go. There's no simple way to kind of do it other than to just do it. You know, there's nothing I could really say outside of just go ahead and shoot. That's pretty good. Pet him. And I know I've discussed this a million times. You guys, anybody who's not new has seen the videos. I don't think we're having any problems here, as expected. Other than this bow sucks for me. Good boy. I'm going to come in a little closer. Maybe here. You guys can watch if he does anything. He's got his nose on my back. I can feel that. I'm happy with that. I'm okay with that. I'm going to give this a shot. He says, what the? Pet him. Come in a little closer because he's doing so well. Sorry, I'd like you on my other side, please. Oh, stay there. Come in a bit. Just a bit. I want you on my back. I don't necessarily want you on my other side. That'll do. So. Oh, come on, buddy. Uh-oh. Lose your feet a little bit. It's great. I'm going to go get my arrows. He's coming with me. I got one bullseye. The rest are, what did I get? I got one white, one bullseye, 3 blue. Not bad. It's hard to aim with that bow, to be honest, because it's so weak. And I'm shooting about, I don't know, 40 feet or so, maybe a touch more. Come on. So he's a little hesitant to come upwards. And, okay, move over. So if you found your horse kind of not responding perfectly, you could do a little bit of groundwork. I'm not too worried about him, so I'm just going to shoot 5 more for you guys to see if he's going to do anything, which I seriously doubt. I think I could shoot over top of his back if I wanted to. So, and again, you can start a little further away from them, and then I'm going to bring him up. Come on, buddy. Come on, yes. You have to move all 4 feet. Good boy. Pet him. Let them know that they're your best friend in the whole wide world, even though what you're doing is kind of weird. Unusual to them. Jeez. I think I almost hit the other arrow. Okay, come here. Good. Good. I'll put the rope over his back. Just going to play a little on this side. See if he's kind of worried. Touch him with it. Touch him with the bow. See if he's thinking, man, that's kind of weird. Then I'm going to come around and shoot. So you never know what you can get. And if they don't seem too worried about it, you could try, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing and stay safe. If your horse is any taller, then you probably need a stool or something to get that done. Anyways, he seems pretty good. 10 arrows, shot just fine. Let's go get our whole target. Come on, buddy. That's a better lead. All right, 2 bullseyes, 2 blues, 1 white. Bad. Not too bad. And that's pretty good. Pet him on his nose as we go by. Hopefully he comes along. Says, I like getting pets on the nose. It's good. Successful. He's taking a breath. It's good. Okay, come here. I'm going to get your saddle off. You have to put up with that as well. Oh, don't go anywhere. Come here. Good. Yeah, let's get this off. You can maybe have a roll or something. Removal process. Oh, I didn't say move. I actually said stand still. Should be pretty good, quiet, no trouble. Oh, it's okay. Just taking it off. Some horses get a little jittery when you go to drag your saddle off, so I drag my saddle off. I don't want jittery. I want this to be the norm. Hopefully he comes with me. He is. I'm happy with that. Put my saddle over there. Got a big pile of junk in the corner now. I'll let him go and see if he wants to leave and wander off and have a quick roll. Hey, well, don't leave yet. I didn't let you go yet. All right, you're free. Go on. And that is Duke's training session. Hopefully, most of it was in frame. We do not have a cameraman at the moment, so. Roly-poly time. Totally expected. Well, that was fast. Okay, let me see if there's any big questions. I think he did really well. This is, I'm just gonna move my tarp out of the way so I can sit on my chair and chat with you guys. I don't know if he's gonna do anything. I think he probably's got a preference to go eat. So let's let him do that. Hang on a second. Just a moment, everybody, and I'll try to answer some questions if there are any. If there aren't any, terrific. Okay, let me just put them back. Actually, you guys can come with me. Part way. All right, buddy, I'll let you go back and eat some food. You did great. Come here. Good boy. That was kind of a pathetic roll though, but I need to get some roly-polies done. But you're not sweating or nothing, so you probably didn't really need it. Okay. Watch out. Good. Good boy. Well, Kaylee's yelling. I hear a gate. Somebody's moving around doing something. Yeah, a little bit. Okay. Quick Q&A, if there is any. All right, I'm going to work my way from the very tippy top. Teresa, thank you. Holy smokes. You made it to a live stream. Yes. A training one of that. So, all right. Here's Duke and Luke, for that matter. You guys can watch them eat. All right. Elzbieta, hello. Hello, Maria, if you guys are still here. Your horse never pees in the arena or anywhere outside his stall, for that matter. That is interesting. Carla, hello. Yes, he is very smart. And Angie, appreciate my videos. Thank you. Let's see. He doesn't seem thrilled about any of it except for the petting. No kidding. Duke is actually very, I don't know, he just kind of goes along with stuff. He may not look like he's excited, but he really does go along quite nicely. It's a good feel. So I think you might like it because it's all about the relationship. What do I think about Mia like? She doesn't do videos anymore. Does it make a difference anymore? It's been years since she's put anything up. There's hope for me yet. Absolutely, buddy. You love watching what I do with my horses. Thank you. Okay, Watchman on the Wall. Hi from Tampa. Hello. Sorry I'm late, says Twinkie. No worries. 7:16. I don't even remember what time I started. I guess you're about 20 minutes late. Not late though. I mean, you can catch this anytime you want. Geez, is there any question? Duke is confident. Yes, he is. Like I think I've said before. He's a leader. He is the type of horse that I think, you know, when he gets older, even now, but when he gets older, he's going to be that horse that is confident enough to be in the front or the back of the line or in the middle. And other horses will look to him for, you know, some guidance and reassurance, because he just seems to thoroughly think through things. He doesn't get too excited. He was really worried about umbrellas before, and now, no problem. He's thinking of Lena. My calm voice helps. I hope so. You know, I work a lot on trying to get out a feel in my voice and establish pattern and consistency to make what is essentially, hopefully, a calming and reassuring experience for the horses, while doing crazy things that may seem weird, like archery or, you know, chucking huge saddles on and stuff like that. I'd like to see Duke and Baby together. Yeah, me too. We'll see what happens. I'm going to wait till I do her new set of boots first. Even though she's out and doing things, I still am trying to be quite careful with her. We were framed the entire stream. Duke's an excellent student. Still Pickle says, oh, hello. You're impressed. Thank you. No questions. That's good. There wouldn't, I don't think there'd be a lot of questions for what he's up to. He picks up a lot of things that I put down, like I've said. And even if he gets worried, he doesn't leave very far. And if he does kind of leave, he's usually pretty easy to draw back and give the impression to him that, you know, this is just what we're doing, man. It's all good, you know. And so he comes back, you know, and then you teach some more, but he's never overly scared, which is great. Because you can't teach a scared horse much. They're just too scared. Hi, buddy. What are you doing? Yeah, you just have to come sniff the camera and stuff. Hey, pal. Just a real personable horse, too. Very friendly. Very nice. It's nice to have him. So that's it for Duke. I think, unless there's any questions, which it looks like there isn't, which is kind of nice. I mean, it's nice to get questions, but the fact that maybe I've explained everything well enough that there doesn't need to be any questions is great. Roni and Piggy are doing wonderful together. They actually share food so well. I put out a little treat and I figured that Roni would chase her off or she'd chase him off, one or the other. And neither did. They ate together from the same pile of treats. Twinkie, how many horses here were with Duke at his home? Many or few or none? Quite a few. I think they have 6 horses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe he's the 6th, so maybe there's 5. So he's got buddies around him. How's the new girl settling in? Pretty good, Barb. Let's go up and take a glance at her. She's eating. Hi, Lena. You've been out for quite some time. Why aren't you eating as much as I thought you would eat? Which is good. You don't need to eat that much anyways, big tubby tub. Hey, here comes the motorcycle. Yeah. It's hard to see your eyeballs with that mop. No, I don't want to scratch her and Luke. I've got video. Bye, Lena. I've got her video of her and Luke grooming in the arena earlier and paying attention to nobody else. There's Ruli hanging out next to Gracie. And she goes. She's not a big fan of the new girl, it seems. But here she is, look at her. She's quick to come up. Hello. Very personable. Yeah, here's a good girl. So she's had a decent amount of work today. Yeah, she's quite chitty chatty. So, yes, she is quite pretty. She's actually for sale as well. Her owners are going to sell her when they can. So she's here to be sellable, essentially, is the best way to put it. to go to her next place with a decent education, something that makes her. So much sand all over you. She's a roller too. She rolls like crazy. What's her name? Her name is Kaylee. She's 6. She's a standardbred quarter cross. Quite interesting, to be honest. Interesting mix. Very nice horse. She's still a little homesick. It's nice that she comes up to say hello and then goes back to eat. She's not used to hay bags yet. She's used to eating off the ground. So I've got a hay bag that has got 2-inch holes. So we've talked about getting horses used to hay bags because a lot of them just have no idea of how to eat from a hay bag. So you start off with these 2-inch ones and work down to 1.5 inch and then 1 inch. How many hands is she? Oh, I don't know, 15 something or other. 15.3, I think. What kind of rider? Well, she's never been ridden. But she's got a really nice mindset. And I don't actually expect to have too much trouble. She's been sat on and led around. So she's not had 0 experience and she's acclimated to a few things. I'm getting her acclimated to all kinds of stuff. Oh, see, I go to leave and she says, no. She's such a nice horse though. Really great mind. What? What do you need? What do you need? Says I need, Nah, no digging, no digging. I don't know what you want. type of rider? Yeah. Okay, it's David's spot. Yes, yeah. It helps. It definitely helps if anybody can put a couple stars in front in case there's questions I miss. Anyhow, she's great. She's doing really nicely. We've done some tarp work. We've done a bit of rope work. We've done getting her through obstacles. Got her over the bridge. She was just, slightly nervous about all of these things. The plastic bag she's very worried about. So we're working on that. She's learning how to do her groundwork and make sure she can back up and all those kinds of things. So I'll talk about that again soon. Maybe I'll do a live training thing with her. Show you what she's like, what she does. Off she goes to go eat. Yeah, she's gorgeous. She's a nice big horse. Oh, really yells at her a lot. Grumpy, really. Okay, I think that's about it. I think I'm going to end that there. I got to get dinner. I'm hungry. So, but I've been nibbling all day. Working on a new project here. This little thing, it's actually for a box in the ground. And concrete's going in soonish. So, lots to do. I will talk to you guys again tomorrow. I'll have another video up with the horsey playtime they were doing. It's good. It's nice to see. Sun's going down, so I'm going to top everybody up. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for watching. And wherever you are, have yourself a good morning or afternoon or evening or night. Sleep, coffee, drink, whatever. And I'll see you guys again very soon. Thank you, everybody. Oh, hang on. TP&W. Hey, man, have you ever made a live chat? Is over or under cinching with oversized saddle worse than over under cinching with proper size saddle? Any saddle that doesn't fit is usually pretty not good. If you under cinch an oversized saddle, it'll probably roll on them. So I wouldn't want to do that. And if you over cinch anything, you have a chance of making a horse pretty cinchy, which is very uncomfortable for the horse. It's like putting your belt on too tight. You're just uncomfortable the whole time. So, I don't know. I mean, and you don't want too small of a saddle. Proper size saddle is best. Don't over or under. It's kind of an odd question. What do you mean by that? Is there something you're looking for? Sue says wine. All right. Duke's banging away. I can hear him. I don't know if you guys can hear the crickets. There's at least 3 of them right next to me. Okay, if that's questions answered, I'm good. You guys are good. I'll see you again tomorrow for sure. I'll try to do another live stream and work with a new girl. So these crickets are really cool. Okay, that's it. I'll see you guys again tomorrow.